Okay. I told you guys I have ADHD. And sometimes when you have ADHD, either your entire hour gets derailed or your whole fucking day. I totally had plans. Hank, come. I totally had plans to pull that motor and start rebuilding it today. But it's sprinkling on me now. It's looking rather nefarious. So yeah, no, there's a giant steam locomotive or something rolling through town. I don't know. I got distracted. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, so instead, we'll just go through my motor rebuild, which it's an unboxing video. Except instead of a TV or toys, it's an engine, kind of. I've been through some of this, not all of it. This right here, this shit, and then this little fucker right here. This is the reason I have to rebuild this fucking motor, is because the original one failed. This is the timing chain tensioner, and these are the timing chain guides. And as I was tearing it apart, this fucker was broken. I was mad as shit. Anyway, yeah, I posted that video fucking like last year. But, yeah. But that's not the business. The business are these little fuckers right here. This is the good shit. So how I came across this kit, I've been eyeball. Look at it. It's so cute. Look at them. They're so goddamn cute. They don't even fit in the, like, they're in the palm of my hand. It's hard to believe that when I'm done, these little fuckers will deliver around 450 horses to the ground. That's crazy to comprehend. That can't be but 3 inches across, maybe. I'm pretty pumped. So how I came across these, I've had my eye on this kit for a while. And I've been kind of just putting change aside, saving up for it. It's like an $800 rebuild kit. $800, somewhere in there. And then I got a notification on my phone 3 days ago that an item you've been paying attention to has recently gone through a massive price change. So I'm like, all right, well, what the hell is it talking about? Turns out the company went under, or they got bought out. So they're liquidating their entire stock. I got this rebuild kit for under $300. It was an $800 kit. I got it for $300. I didn't plan on rebuilding it this weekend, but I mean, when you get a kit for $300 instead of $8, plans change. So, and this is how I wasn't sure about this kit, and then I started getting into the nitty-gritty. And this is how you know it's a good rebuild. These are my connecting rods. I don't know if you can see that. I have to split them myself. That's how you know you got a good rebuild kit. A lot of times when you get connecting rods, they're already split. Now, microscopically, that shit won't do, right? When you split it, you've got little mountains, little microscopic grooves and mountains and stuff. And a lot of times they're cut, and it just doesn't make a very good seal, especially when the metal heats up, cools down, heats up. I know, baby. Go back inside. So when everything heats up, cools, that gap gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Not very efficient. However, if you crack them yourself, go inside, bud. If you crack them yourself, it leaves little grooves and little microscopic little mountains, and they all match literally finer than hair. Perfect. That's awesome. That's how you know you got a good kit, when you got to break your own connecting rods. Pretty pumped about it. So I started going through all this, making sure everything's here. I've got the one thing I'm missing, and I think this is it, are my head bolts. These are awesome. These are hardened. A lot harder than the stock ones, because the last thing you want is any kind of lift from your head to your block. These are bad motherfuckers right here. Those are hard, dude. That's awesome. I'm pumped about these. And you want good head studs. Ask anybody who's ever put a motor together. That's the last thing you want. When you're torquing it down and then all of a sudden it just doesn't torque anymore. And then, you know, you turn into that guy on TikTok who puts on Mickey Mouse Playhouse. Because then you got to drill that fucker out. That's not fun. So, yeah. Today was supposed to be videos of rebuilding, but instead, going through my inventory of the cool shit I got, acting like I'm not getting rained on, and I'm absolutely getting poured on. So, I'm going to take all this bullshit back inside. And, yeah, bye.